It's kind of hard to keep Sony down at this particular point. I mean, they did have the failure of Concord. Obviously, that's something that stings. And then they turn around and come out with a 90 plus rated Astrobot. I mean, that's kind of so Sony, right? That's like such a Sony thing to do, and it's so funny to me to see how quickly they can rebound from, oh my gosh, it's the end of PlayStation, to, hey, you know what? PlayStation's doing great. Like, this was supposed to be a bad year for PlayStation and be the year of Xbox. And if anything, it's been, sort of a lackluster year, I guess, for both. But Sony still manages to come out and look absolutely amazing with stuff like Astrobot. Clearly, they'll have Xbox exclusives on their platform. Looks like they're going to be advertising GTA 6 with the PS5 Pro. It's just good news, hit after hit after hit after hit. And, I want to get into this because we finally have the PlayStation 5 Pro news that a lot of us have been waiting for. The end is near. The waiting is over. Let's get started. Hey, I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with yet another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I certainly appreciate it. Honestly, I do. So, now that you guys are watching my video, realize that I do daily video game content. And, I have a lot of fun with it. I talk PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. It's all in good fun. And I just try to be a little bit, I guess, entertaining and informative as well. So according to this, the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be announced next week. State of Play featuring first-party games coming on September 19th or 20th. So we are very close to the PS5 Pro announcement. The PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be revealed early next week, according to rumors circulating online. Someone who proved to be somewhat reliable in the last few months, correctly revealing, among other things, that May State of Play and Black Myth Wukong expansions before the official announcements, revealed on their Discord server that the mid-generation refresh system from Sony is getting revealed next week, possibly on Tuesday or Wednesday. The console's reveal will be followed by a State of Play presentation later in the month, which will feature first-party games and potentially a world premiere, although there's the chance that the premiere may be set for this year's Game Awards in September. So that is very interesting when you look at things kind of the way that they are. But I have to say, knowing that the Pro is like about to be announced like next week sometime, that's pretty crazy stuff. And I have to be honest, I do think that kind of lines up very well with, the things that we've been hearing and the things that people kind of have been wanting to hear. And, Sony really kind of has that firm grasp on people and kind of this understanding that, gamers are excited again. Like, it's time for them to be excited, get everybody amped up just in time for the holiday season, where you're going to be, announcing all these different things like, games and the console. Like, stuff like that can have a real impact on people spending their money. And I think Sony probably realizes this, get as many big things as you can kind of out there that are going to get people, excited about the future. And that's exactly what Sony looks like they're doing. And according to this Discord thing, it says Sony will hold a pretty big State of Play next week. The big announcement that you're all eagerly awaiting will take place on Tuesday or Wednesday. For those asking how big, it will have first-party content, including a world premiere. Not 100% on the world premiere being at this event or TGA. Take it with a grain of salt. He says the big announcement will take place next week, and the State of Play will take place on the 19th or 20th of September. It's pretty strange for Sony to do that, but I can always be wrong with this. Sorry again. So again, until it's officially confirmed, we all have to just take it with a grain of salt. But the reveal timings are still unknown. There's little doubt that Sony is gearing up for the release of the PS5 Pro. Last week, well-known leaker also revealed that they managed to take a look at the system's packaging, releasing a sketch showcasing the new system's design. During Gamescom last month, developers openly talked about the system as well. So at this point, it's only a matter of time of when the console will be revealed and actually released. So I think a lot of us are holding on to that. I think it's super important just for the gaming industry in general to have this thing kind of ready and ready to go, in my opinion anyway. So Despite the original system launching in 2 different editions, there's a good chance that only a PlayStation 5 Pro Digital Edition will be released. This would help Sony keep the price down, as the company seems to be having trouble containing the production costs, as highlighted by the recent base models price increase in Japan. But they probably will have a disc available for you to buy, like a disc drive or whatever. Give people the option, or however you want to kind of look at it. But I think this is a very, very interesting development. What Sony's been doing lately has been nothing short of, pretty fantastic in my opinion. I think Sony is in a good position because they've actually kind of taken a back seat lately to, a lot of the different things that we've been seeing in regards to their announcements and things like that. So what I mean by that is they've been very slow. They haven't really been announcing anything. They've had kind of some lackluster, really almost 2 years of lackluster first party. I mean, they released Spider-Man 2, which I thought wasn't great. They released Astrobot this week, and it looks like that's going to be a big hit in terms of critical hit. Hopefully it's a success in terms of sales as well, because, Concord, like I said, was absolutely horrendous. So, yeah, it would be nice to see a big PlayStation 5 Pro announcement and things that are going to kind of get everybody excited about hardware again. That's what I think will be, the thing that gets everybody kind of amped up. And to be honest, it's just really, really something that I hope that fans can kind of get behind, and gamers in general. Finally being able to see this stuff kind of get out there and everybody get excited. I think that would be exactly what, gamers kind of want to hear. And, Sony, they know what they're doing. Like, I know a lot of people maybe don't think that Sony knows what they're doing or whatever, but they 100% know what they're doing. They're not going to, come out with something that isn't going to benefit them, or that they haven't done their research on. It's like, you've got to learn from things. I'm sure they learned quite a bit from the PS5 or the PS4 Pro, and now they're kind of in this situation where they're going to be able to continue to get everybody kind of excited about what's going on in the future of video game industry. And I think the Pro is a very big part of that, and hopefully it's that thing that gets people into gaming. Or maybe some people waited, or maybe some people were kind of not sure about what they wanted to get and things like that. So I hope that that's what they do. I hope that this is exactly what this leads to. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see how maybe Microsoft can react to this. I don't really think that there's much that Microsoft can do. It's like, I made a joke on X. I was like, I wonder how Microsoft will respond to this news about the PS5 Pro. Oh, wait, they're going to come out with the white spray painted Xbox Series X with no disc drive, and probably put more of their exclusives on the Pro, where they're going to play best on the Pro. So, I mean, brilliant move, genius by Microsoft, I'm sure. I don't understand their aversion to having actual, fans and doing things for the actual gamers, instead of, kind of ruining their product and, doing the things that they're doing. So, again, they're in such a weird kind of state right now that it really just kind of boggles my mind. I hope that Sony can, get people back in that kind of excitement camp, and that's something that we've missed for a very long time. And, look, I'm excited by what they're doing. And, again, I know that not everybody's going to be super amped up about, a Pro console, because it does feel like we haven't really had the PS5 or any console really live up to this generation's promises yet. But I think that, new hardware can be fantastic and can really get people excited again. So hopefully that's what we get. Love to see it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Also, once again, if you guys are watching, enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe, and maybe even share it out. Let everybody know that you've watched some of the videos and things like that. And I do these videos every day, so I have a good time doing them. I appreciate you guys giving the input and the feedback. So thank you guys very much. It looks like next week is the week. Finally happening, guys. Very excited. Let me know what you guys think. Rack them up, fact them up, Crap Gamer them up. We'll catch you next time. Crap Gamer